Okay, hello, friends. Welcome to yet another episode of Convos with Friends, and it's me, your host, Michael Shugwale, and this podcast is just where we, just have these conversations about, real life scenarios and real things that actually help people out. We will talk about career, finance, cryptocurrency, investments, time management, and all this many things and so much more. And then with me today I've got Doja, the businessman. Right? You're a businessman, right? Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
of course. An entrepreneur.
Okay, so I think you should introduce yourself better for us then.
Okay. Good day everyone. My name is Osundoja Osundare. The CEO of Doja Global Limited, and I'm a businessman, a contractor, and an entrepreneur.
Oh.
So that's brief about me.
Well, that seems like a lot of things that you do. Can you break it down a bit?
Oh well, I'm like I love to do a lot of things, and where I pick my interest from, where I actually feel like I can. It's not actually a lot for me because combining business and everything boils down to business. You understand? And being an entrepreneur, you have to be a businessman first before you be an entrepreneur. And being a contractor is also like getting contracts. This is also business. So it's just what I love to do and not waste my time and boil resources.
Yeah.
So.
So let me ask you something, just so that we can get a better, clearer picture of who you are. Let's go back 10 years ago, maybe in high school or something. Who was Doja?
Yeah.
Who was Doja then? Have you always been a contractor, a businessman, a CEO? Who was Doja then?
10 years ago, that's like 2009. That I was in third year in university. In high school. So at that time, I wanted to be an engineer. Like I've always wanted to make my own cars. I just I love to make my own things. I don't like using or doing what people do. So then I got to high school and I'm in senior class, and I realized that before you can be an engineer, you have to understand mathematics and further maths. And then I was like, oh God, this is not for me, because I was not good in mathematics, but I was good in other things. So I channeled my energy to and my focus on my strength. So that was how I realized that, okay, though I love to I want to have my own car, but I can have my own business, pick from my passion and work with that. So that's how I became a businessman. And funny enough, how I graduated as a science student, but today I'm a businessman. Because I when I finished high school and I got admission to my first university, it was in management. It was in transport management. So it's always transport, like vehicles. That's 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 basically how I became a businessman.
Okay, so I think let's go into what this podcast would actually be about. We want to discuss about investments. Hearing this word for the first time is very confusing.
Yeah.
And I want you to please help us explain what does investment mean?
Okay. Investment to me, or in general terms?
In general, to a layman, what should it mean? Investment.
Okay, to a layman, is you basically investing to make profit. that's investment.
Okay.
But to me, I say investment is how you get yourself out of poverty, how you make a legacy for your children, for your grandchildren, how you investment is basically how you get financial freedom, psychological freedom, mental freedom. In all, I mean, investment is basically how you get freedom. That's how I see investment.
Okay. But what do you invest? What does one invest?
Okay, what does one invest? Okay, investment. It depends on what you actually want to invest, because there are short-term investments and long-term investments. So if you say that uh, you have to select what you want to actually invest in. Maybe it's short-term, maybe it's long-term. Sometimes I see some investment as floating investment. You know, whereby you are investing, but you are also taking from it. It's not short term. It's not long term. That's what I call them. You invest, but as time goes on, you eat from what you invest in. It might be weekly, it might be daily, it might be monthly, annually. But to some people it's short term, to some people is long term. But when you invest in a project, and you say that, okay, in 10 years I should have so amount. But uh, something happens and you need quick funds. There are some investments that when you invest in, you can't take your money out until that 10 years that you say you want. But excuse me, but there are some investments that you can take some funds, and still your investment will still be going, even if you take out some funds from it. So that's what I call floating investment. I don't know, maybe it exists, or that's what I call them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But one more thing is,
Yeah.
why should anyone invest? I don't. Typically we don't see any reason, right? But why invest? Okay. What about you? Why did you start to invest?
Okay. Like I said, yeah. The way I define investment is breaking out of poverty, giving yourself financial freedom. This is it. Um, Take for example, the way things are is you go to school, get a job, work 9 to 5 till the end of your life, then you die. You understand? Like that, you have no legacy. You have no. There's a lot of people that have lived on earth, and you actually don't know about them, because they did not do anything that would make sure that yeah, there are some steps that you take in life, and um, your great grandchildren will be like, God bless grandpa, God bless great grandpa, something like that. That is investment. Whatever you invest is what you would meet at your old age, or at your you might that, like I said, there are different investments, short term, long term, and stuff. But at the same time, you have to see yourself as someone that invests always, every time you invest something. So why you invest is to break yourself out of to have financial freedom, you have to invest. To have, you know, yeah, if you look at the world today, the people that are actually ruling the world, Microsoft, uh, um, Amazon, um, Elon Musk, all those people, they have invested. Is either in their time or their skills or they've invested in something. So that makes them what they are today. You can invest in yourself. You can invest in but I think let's focus on financial investment. There's a lot of kind of investment, but let's focus on the financial investment. So if you invest in your time, and you know that investing in your time will give you some kind of financial freedom, why not? Why not? People, I mean, you get paid from working, and that's you basically using your time. So you've invested something and you're getting a return. So everything is actually investment, but investing financially is you putting your money into something that you believe that this will actually give me financial freedom. You should invest for financial freedom.
I have a bugging question. There's
Mhm.
is there anything like a negative investment? What I mean is that
Of course.
is that you like maybe like take a loan from somebody or borrow money from somewhere, then invest in something, hoping to pay back your future self with that money. Is that would that serve as a negative investment to you?
First of all, yeah, you can't always be right when it comes to investment. You can't always be right. If you are going to take a loan to to invest in something, that means you've done your research. You've read about whatever you want to invest in, and you are positive. You are sure. You are not just investing based on what people say about whatever you are going to invest in. You have done your own research. So when you invest in something and it crumbles or it comes out negative, you would have yourself to blame. You won't put your blame on any person, and you would actually find comfort in, oh, I'm learning from this. I did research. I actually made research about this. It just didn't work out well. It happens. Then you pick yourself back up, and
I don't think it's that easy to pick yourself back up.
oh well, yeah. You can't still defeated. Let me use myself as an example. So some months ago, I invested in cryptocurrency. All right. So, and I did research, not enough, you understand? And I made a foolish investment. I call it foolish because normal me would not invest so much in 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 something that I actually don't have perfect knowledge about. But the thing is, I was following someone that talks about it. Oh, this is nice. This project is good. You sell your house to invest in this. You are going to make all those kind of things.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I trust this person. And I was like, all right, um, because I trust this person, let me invest in this. So the project came back. Funny enough, yeah, you know how cryptocurrency works. It's like the devil. He gives you money, takes it back. So, so I I I made profit from the investment, but I had focus. I had a target. All right. I was like, okay, if I'm investing $100, I need to make $200 from this. I didn't make it as a floating investment. I was like, okay, I'm investing $100 and I'm going to make $200 with this. So I made $170. I'm just saying, for example, yeah, I made like 70%. I was like, okay, no problem. We're getting there. So, um, to cut the long story short, I lost the 70% and also 40% of my investment. The 70% gain, I lost it. Then I lost like 40% of 40, is it 40 or 60%? Either of the two. So I was left with um little. I lost my gain, then I lost my capital, half of it, more than half, thereabouts. So I mean, I was broken. I was like, why will I, why will I actually do this? I mean, I blame myself for taking that decision. I mean, I was down for like a week, and after that week, I remembered what I told myself before investing into the um into the project. I remembered I said, if I lose it all, I'm going to make more. I'm taking this risk. It's risky, yeah. And I was like, okay, if I lose it all, I'm still young. This is the time I can take risk and everything, everything. If I lose, I'm going to work hard and get. So after remembering what I said before the project, I was like, okay, this is actually nobody's fault. I was actually not stupid, but it's just a risk I took as an investor. Sometimes you invest in stuffs that you you actually you invest blindly sometimes. Not because you are a bad investor, not because you can't always be right, like I said. No one is perfect, you're not God. Even after doing your due diligence and whatever, if you do your research properly, you can still invest and you know lose it all. That's investment.
But I want to know something.
Mm-hmm.
Who told you that investment was the way to go? Like, there are many things anybody can do to make money, right? But who told you that,
Yeah.
investment is what you need to do to make, to like keep a legacy for yourself or for your children? Investment is the way to get to financial freedom. Who told you all these things?
Okay, I grew up in a family whereby um, having a job does not stop you from having a business. My dad is a medical doctor. He has his own hospital, but he has a very big farm. How does farming and medicine relate? I don't know. My mom is a civil servant, but she has, um, will I say, a grocery store? Yeah, that she runs. So even if my dad loses his hospital today, which is not possible, I mean, so anything can happen. But if peradventure, God forbid, he loses his hospital today, he has something to fall back to. And what he has built, the the land and everything that he has will be our own. My grandfather was um, a, a teacher, all those headmaster in but he had a farm, or he has a farm. Until today, my parents, my mom specifically, they still get benefits from the farm. So It's what he had invested in that my mom and her siblings are still enjoying to today. As little as it may be, I feel like the more you invest, the more you get financial freedom. I'm just using myself as an example. So if I could grow up in a family whereby having a job and having your own business, it's I just feel like, okay, I don't actually need a job. I need my own business, because looking at my dad, he has two businesses. He has his own hospital. He doesn't work for anybody. That's a business. He has a farm. That's a business. Basically, my dad makes like 90% of what he eats. He rarely buys stuff. So, I mean, when food is out of it, yeah, you just enjoy life. So, I think I got the investment attitude from my parents.
So,
So
so you just got it from watching them. You never got a period where they had to tell you to invest.
I yes, my dad actually made us invest. So this is how my business line started. So I told you my dad had a farm. So and the farm, there's like a big stream. So from the stream, we got like we made fish ponds from the stream. So we diverted water to, we made ponds from the stream. So yeah, he allocated stream, ponds to each of us, and we made fish pond. So we had fish pond, every of us. So we have how do I say it? From your fish pond, you have to bring out something. So we were students. I mean, uh, we still learn. So, but I was in high school, and I had my own fish pond that I make money from. So it's
Yeah.
it's yeah. So that then he told us to read a book, um, The Richest Man in Babylon. So what we learned from the book is actually what we do. So we make our coins work for us.
Wow. Wow.
So
I think that's very interesting. Like your father being able to teach you like into the steps of business, the basics, the nitty gritty of investment and all those things.
yeah, but at that time we thought he was actually punishing us. Why
Yeah.
would I go to school and I come back and do this?
Yeah.
But when we became adults, we realized that, oh, this is actually what he was teaching us. It wasn't making sense at that time, because we thought that this man. At a point, it was like, if you don't make money from your pond, if you don't work, you are not going to get anything. So it's what you work for that you eat, not like eat like
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
like
salary.
basic food, but it's like what you make. If it gives you your rights, but and also some privileges, but some privileges that you can actually make yourself from having a fee. So when I get back from high school, I stay in my mom's grocery shop. I started staying in the shop as early as 10 years old, or maybe 7, or you know. So I got to know, um, um, that's basic business. That's like buying and selling. So she told me that business progresses when friends and family pays for goods and services rendered, discounted or not. So um, it's basically from my parents. I draw inspiration from them.
Yeah. And
So
but anyway, let's go back to our investment topic.
yeah,
And let's go back to what is your what's your favorite thing about investment?
making profits.
Making profit?
Yeah, that's like the favorite. The stress and everything is not. But when you when your investment starts making profits for you, that's the sweetest, and that's my favorite thing about investment.
That's cool, but you know, there's so many people that like I was speaking to someone recently, and then he was saying, invest in real estate. And that's him. And it was like, if it's not real estate, it's not anything else. And I was like, what
Mm.
about other forms of investments? And I'm just like so confused. How can somebody get into investment if he wants to start?
Mm. Okay. Um, investment and business, they go hand in hand, like they are brothers. So if you want to invest in something, you I think, okay, don't let me say I think, but if you want to invest in something, you actually have to have knowledge about whatever you want to invest in. Because people make money from it does not make it a good investment for you. Take for example the person that said real estate. If you invest in real estate and you have no basic knowledge about real estate, or um you if you don't like real estate, your money will just be lying somewhere that you have to you need skills in investments. Investment is not just throwing your money in somewhere and just forget about it, come back 10 years and okay, if you invest in real estate, yeah, let's say you buy a house, right? And you did not care about the house. You just forget about, because people are investing in real estate. You just take, okay, you bought a house for 200 million naira, and you are like, okay, next 5 years that house should be giving me 1 billion in next 5 years. But the thing is, the house is just there. You are not protecting it. You are not checking on it. You are not um there's grass. There's rain has even removed the wind has removed the roof.
Yeah.
So even if you don't monitor your investment, if you don't like it, there's no way you are going to succeed in whatever. So even if you invest in real estate, like person said, and you have no interest in real estate, it's a bad investment for you. So I tell my friends or my anybody that if you want to invest from something you like, invest from your passion, because at the end of the day, you have to always monitor whatever you invest in. So it's not all about people are making money from real estate, and you just feel like you can make money from real estate because people are making money from real estate. You need basic understanding, and you have to like it. You have to
So
like what you
so
invest in.
so basically you have to whatever you want to invest in, you must make sure you are passionate about it first of all, before you get in.
And do a lot of research. Do a lot of readings. Do a lot of analysis. A lot of what has been the growth of these investments in the past 5 years, in the past 10 years? What are they saying about it? What is the future of these investments? Because there are some investments that actually they stop being an investment. There are some things that you invest in now that it's like just wasting your money. So the world is evolving, so there are some things that stopped being investments.
Yeah. I think we need to still learn some more from like the investment thing, like the way it works, the little how do I do research, how do I do analysis, I don't know anything about all these things and all that stuff. So I mean, we'll definitely have to like catch you another episode where you can actually give us the breakdown of this is how I do analysis, this is how I research for any of my investments and all that.
I would love to. It will be an honor.
So before you go now, just give us your maybe do you want to share your contact? Maybe anybody can send you a message and be like, okay, I want to learn more about this investment.
Okay. My contacts,
like social media,
Yeah, like I say to anybody, I'm the only Osundoja in the world. So I mean, just if you go to Twitter, if you go to Facebook, if you go to Instagram, just type Osundoja, Osundoja. I mean, that's my handle on every social media. So
okay,
that's how you reach me.
Okay,
because I'm the only Osundoja in the world. That's a big flex.
Yeah, it's a very big one. So man, it's great talking to you, Doja, on this episode. I hope many people or many of us are able to learn more from this investment. So
hopefully.
So yeah, I'll catch you later, man. Take care.
All right, see you. Bye.